I think we came out of lockdown in great fashion. Obviously, beating Leeds and then winning at Preston was a great way to start with 6 points against two of the toughest opponents in the league. But we carried that on. Then we had a little blip, what I called a 3-day blip, 72 hours against Blackburn and Fulham, where probably deserved a point out of 2 games, none more than that. But it was important that we responded from there. And I asked the players to dig deep again and find it within themselves and trust in me and the staff that we pick the right team, the right tactics, and to bounce back against Derby. And the group have done great. And I think it shows a winning mentality in the group and a desire to want to do well. And sometimes it's just about pushing that momentum along. And at the moment, we've certainly got it.
Yeah, no, it's to be fair, lockdown was probably quite difficult for a lot of the players, including myself, obviously not knowing when we're really going to be back in. But I think it also enabled us to have a good break and a rest from obviously this busy schedule that we had over Christmas and the games that we had. So I think obviously the motivation was there. The table, obviously, as you said, was clear to see that we had 2-point gap to make up. And I think we've definitely come back on the front foot, definitely.
Still in a strong position, and that's important for us. We wanted to be at this stage of the season to be in pole position, so to speak, and going to the last game of the season, knowing that a positive result puts us into the playoffs, and we've worked hard to get to where we are. And we want to continue that, and the attitude to the boys training, the boys obviously played, is very positive. But the lads that didn't play also, that they're hungry as well to be in the team and for the group to be successful. So at the moment, it's a happy camp, and want to roll that into a sustained period past Wednesday night. Really,
I think it wouldn't be right if we weren't confident to going into a game to win it, because you can never go into a game expecting to lose. So I think if we go into every game with the confidence that we want to win, and I think, we could just say that, we just need to make it happen, really. It's not about letting it happen. You have to go make it happen on Wednesday.
There's so many games to play, and Hull is a tough enough hurdle as it is. I always feel if I talk about anything past Hull, it's disrespectful to Hull, and you get accused of being overconfident. It's a fine balance in football between confidence and arrogance. And mine is I'm confident in the way the team are playing, but hugely respectful to the fact that we've got a tough opponent in front of us on Wednesday night, and we can only beat what's in front of us, and take one game at a time. And that's the message to the players.
We've got quite a good age team, actually, to be fair. And we've got a lot of experience throughout the squad, let alone maybe the starting 11. And Moz, the skip, has been unbelievable. He's a pleasure to play with, and he's a pleasure to kind of share a change room, even though it's not obviously a change room at the moment, but he's a pleasure to be around. You can learn so much off him, and you've got then the likes of Sol Bamba and Rousey, who've been at the club for a long time. They understand what it means, and then the coaching staff and everyone in the building understands what it's like. So it's been really good to have those kind of people around you as well, which has always helped coming into being here for my first year. So yeah, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing under the pressure. I guess it's one of those things you have to deal with when you play football.
I know the fans watch my press conferences and they go out on the social media avenues, and I'm positive in my press conferences. I'm excited. I hope again you can tell from excitement in my voice that I'm looking forward to the game. I hope they're enjoying watching the team play. The way we're playing, the way we're passing the ball, the way we're moving, the goals we're scoring. And I was delighted to see a score from a set play the other day. I've got to be honest, because it had been a while since we scored from a set play. There'd been a lot of good goals, but not set plays. So I was delighted with that as well. And I hope the fans are enjoying it. And the message to them is keep enjoying it, keep believing with us. We'd love to have 28,000, 30,000 in the stadium, and it would be one hell of an atmosphere. But that's what I want to see in the future. When the opportunity comes, I want to see those fans come back. I want to see them come back and enjoy watching their team playing. At the moment, I think there'll be a fan base out there that are really enjoying watching us, and a fan base that can't wait to come and see Cardiff City play in the future.